even your enemies, even non-Christians, even your family, everybody, towards all people. Right? You can learn from the people that are around you.
That's right.
Just because they're not a Christian, they can teach you lots of stuff. You know what I mean? They can teach you a lot of things. But just because they don't go to this church or they don't read the Bible the way you do doesn't mean you got any basis for anything.
That's right.
Right? But sometimes you're trying to reach out to people and you will stretch a conversation so far as to make yourself look cool that you will identify with somebody that's gone to India and you've known about one person that's done that and you want to have a conversation about India. I'm just saying. Right? You don't know anything about India. You need to tell that person, you know what, I don't know anything about India. And I really don't know about where you're from or whatever. But we can talk about something that I do know a little bit about. That's the Bible. Right? You know what I mean? And so there's a lot of different ways that we can be humble towards all kinds of people. And one of them is just being flat out honest. If you don't go to the gym and when you don't work out, you're not going to be able to talk about weights very much. You know what I mean? So y'all get what I'm trying to say right there? You can't stretch a conversation so far as to try and pull experiences from everybody else around you in order to make you be able to relate to somebody. But you really don't have that experience. You need to be able to relate on the basis where you do have experience and not try to front and be, fake about it or whatever. So we got to show true humility towards all men. And then in Micah 6, verse 8. Sorry, I gotta get there. How do we conclude the matter? Let's boil it down to keep it simple, right? He has showed you, O man, what is good. God shows us what is good all the time. He shows us. And the people that are around us, and our friends, and our family, at church, the sunrise, He shows us what is good. What does the Lord require of you? It's not that complicated. To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. That's as easy as it gets.
Yeah.
Think about it. Way back in Adam and Eve, before it all got thrown into a mess. In the cool of the day, God, Adam and Eve just sat there chilling. Bring it back to that very simple point. It's not complicated. We can do it. And we have the most supreme example of humility in the whole creation of the universe, which is Jesus. So let's take it serious and let's study it out. And go get that book. This is a great book. Prophet Soul's Guide to Humility. I'm going to keep saying it because it's a very practical book to you identifying the pride in your own life. But hopefully after today we can maybe take it a little bit more serious and realize the magnitude of how terrible of a sin it is and how it's the basis for all the wrong that we can do. So let's take that and roll with it. Amen. But I think wait, where's Curtis?